Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am finally back with Tim Minchin, and this one is called Dark Side. I've already done a few Tim Minchin reactions, the Pope song, Thank You God, and Storm. So if you check out the playlist, you'll find them all there, and there are playlists for the other artists that I have done as well. If I've done two or more of their videos, I usually make a playlist, so you can check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you do, I hope you do, and click on that notification bell. It all helps, and of course I enjoy your comments, suggestions, recommendations. Keep them coming. I have a nice long list. It does take me a little while to get to everything, but I will. I get there eventually. All right, let's have a listen to Dark Side by Tim Minchin. So far, he is hilarious and or thoughtful and meaningful at the same time. Some lean more one way, some lean more another, but there's usually a bit of a mix. Let's see what he has here. Okay, so this says awesome version. I don't know whether it's really the awesome version or not, but it says so, so let's just believe it for now.
I worry that because a lot of my songs are stupid, that people are going to leave my show thinking I lack depth. You know, that I'm not a tortured, brooding, you know, like, and so to allay that fear, I always try to finish on this song, which I've written in the key of C sharp minor. Seems to help. And to add to the sense of profundity generated by this key center, I tend to change the lights a bit, just so that's it's mostly red.
Okay.
And I think it goes pretty well in general. I think people leave my show hopefully having had a good time and everything, but also saying things to one another like, yeah, that guy's really deep. Yeah, I noticed that. It's really deep, eh? Shit, yeah. It's deep as, bro.
Part of the humor is the irony in that, in fact, he is sometimes quite deep. As I say, he's usually humorous as well, but there's a lot to his lyrics. I don't know if it's all the time, but sometimes, of course, the Pope song didn't have an awful lot of lyrics, just repeated. But the message was honest and deep and disturbing. So that's the irony, and it adds to the comedic flavor, I think, of this song. Let me back it up just a little bit here.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's really deep, eh? Shit, yeah. It's deep as, bro. So yeah, this is a song called Dark Side. And I'll see you at the other end. I can have a dark side if you want me to. I can have a dark side. I can develop my brooding potential if pain's what you want in an act. Pain I can do. I can have a dark side too. I can have a dark side too. Yippee! said, I'm breaking it off with you. I feel as if the mama magic has gone. I said, hey baby, what you talking about? I thought that everything was just fine. She said, that's exactly the point. I just get so annoyed how you're so happy all the time. I need somebody deeper than you, someone with a little third dimension. I said, well, I can have a dark side if you want me to. I can have a dark side.
Oh yes, you have to have the smoke, fog, whatever.
I can develop my brooding potential if pain's what you want in a man. Pain I can take you. I can have a dark side to you. I can have a dark side. I can have a dark side. I can have a dark side. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I was just going back into the yippee part there. I wanted to mention something before I forget. I won't go over the lyrics afterwards on this particular song. But yeah, sometimes people, well, everybody's different. So, it's hard to say, but sometimes under certain circumstances, they expect everyone to be very, very serious. And I am a very sort of serious person a lot of the time, but I joke around a lot at the same time. So it's difficult, I guess, for people to know when I'm being serious and when I'm not. But uh, I don't see the benefit of brooding and crying all the time. It's okay to cry, obviously, if you're very sad and something's happened. But I mean, to go around whining and crying and brooding all the time, I don't see the value in that. So and some people get angry or upset if you're too happy, or if you seem at least to be too happy. But I've mentioned before in other videos, sometimes the happiest people are the most depressed at the same time. Some people who seem the happiest, I should say, are the most depressed sometimes. So but you can never really know. Only that person knows his or her own mind. Yeah, very, very funny. But and he's making a bit of a joke on sad songs, or on the kinds of singers or bands that sort of brood. But I like that kind of music too. So and I'm sure he probably does as well, or else he wouldn't be imitating it so well. And the other thing I want to mention is he can actually really sing. I think I said this in another video. Some comedic artists who have music in their repertoire don't sing all that well, in my opinion. They may be very funny and very good, but they don't have the singing voice that Tim does. He has a pretty good range and ability to sing, and the piano playing is also amazing. Okay, I need to shut up and let's go on. He's just going back into the yippee part.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, offbeat, wicked.
Wow. Nice. Wow. All right. Looks like we're going back into the other part of the song there. I was going to stop, but I didn't. I wanted to let it go and hear the whole bit there with the piano playing. It was incredibly good, in my opinion. Very, very well done. And of course, you have the lighter side and the dark side with the just the piano as well, the music that he was playing back and forth. Yeah, very, very talented piano player. I really love that. I think I had something else in mind too. I should have stopped in the middle, I guess. Now it's gone. Oh, barefoot. Yeah, he's. I noticed he was playing barefoot. Is there something about Australia and New Zealand they like to go barefoot for some reason? Because some of our friends from there tend to go barefoot in Canada sometimes too. It's a bit chill in the winter, but you can do it in the summertime, I guess. All right, let's keep going.
I wrote a letter to Mr. Sony, said Sony, what's going down? I got a record and I reckon it's wicked, and I think you should so spread it around. He said he'd tell my quite like you work. He said it's clever and quirky, but I promise you this: you could be clever as Voltaire, but I won't get you nowhere if you wanna sell discs. Clever never made no one rich. It doesn't appeal to the teenage market. The teenage market. Well, I can have a dark side if you want me to. I can have a dark side. I can reveal my tortured internals. If pain's what you want in an act, pain I can do. I can have a dark side too. I can have a dark side too. Jeremy is spooky.
No, no higher there. That's the limit. Stop for a second. Yeah, you got to get the look right. You got to get the fog machine. It was going crazy there for a minute. The lighting, all of that, to get that dark and brooding mood going on, and then he's playing around with, I believe it was Pearl Jam and Eddie Vedder there that he was sort of imitating and imitating quite well. If this wasn't such a comedic song and you only heard, if you really did want to sing in that style, a song by itself without the comedy around it, you could probably take it very seriously, and it could, with some more lyrics, or if it was literally one of the Pearl Jam songs, he could probably do it quite well. Like I say, that just adds another layer to the humor. How good he is at doing the lighter side and the darker side. All right, let's keep going. Long song.
Daddy never came to my ball games. Where were you, Daddy? Daddy never came to my ball games. He never loved me. Daddy never came to my ball game. Daddy never came to my ball game. Daddy never came to my ball games. Daddy never came to my ball games. Daddy never
Okay.
He's only sleeping.
Oh,
I can have a dark side if you want me to. If you want me to. Yeah, I can have a dark side if you want me to. I can have a dark side too.
yeah.
I can have a dark side if you want me to. If you want me to. Yeah, I can have a dark side if you want me to. Right. Hey.
Wow. Piano. Okay. Take a bow. I think that's the very end. Wow. Excellent. The piano playing was astounding. It was really, really well done, and I loved the way he played with the lighter side and the darker side, and how some artists can't get noticed because you're not playing to the teenage market. That was in there as well, and do you have to be depressed and dressed in black to sell? The same with some movies as well. There's I'm not saying they're all dark and depressing, but I'm saying if they don't cater to that a certain market, particularly the teenage market or the younger market, yeah, they don't get anywhere. They don't get broad distribution anyway in many cases. So he's not wrong about some of the things that happen in the industries, um, but the way that he presents everything, it's just so hilarious. Even you heard everybody laughing even when he was doing the more serious part, and that's because they know that this is meant to be comedy, but he does the serious part so well. I mean, like I said, I can imagine this by itself. You would take it much more seriously, and you would recognize his talent as a very capable brooding artist or depressed artist, or at least singing about those kinds of things, right? So he does a really good job. Uh, yeah, that was great. Loved it. Thank you very much for the recommendation, suggestion from a couple of people at least recommended this one, and one or two other Tim mentions I think are on my list already. But let me know what else you'd like to hear, either from Tim or anyone else. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to Tim's channel too. I'll put it in the description below. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun, and don't get too depressed. We can all go to the dark side if we want to, but we can also go to the light side. And I don't know, every day is a mixture of the two. Sometimes in the middle of laughing, I'm crying from depression at the same time. So just try to lean toward the good if you can. All right, bye bye for now.